Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Thursday, the 18th of November. Clouds slowly breaking up, and the stage is set for a string of dry days. In fact, a really nice weekend coming up. Let's look at some of the Skycam shots around the network. First off, we'll go up north at Decatur, overlooking the mighty Tennessee River. You can see that big old patch of blue sky up there. It's a partly sunny afternoon. Check the Tuscaloosa Skycam. That is where the University of Alabama has a football game tonight. They'll have a Thursday night special against Georgia State. You can see the sky is clearing and pretty chilly for that ball game tonight. Temperatures will fall through the 50s during the first half, reaching the 40s for the second half of that game. No chance of rain. And way down south, there's the Skycam at the battleship USS Alabama at the northern part of Mobile Bay. You can see the skyline of Mobile off in the distance, and the sky there is partly sunny. The impulse that brought a little light rain, a few sprinkles to the state early this morning, is on to the east. We have a northwest flow aloft, and that should set up some pretty decent weather in the days ahead. There's the high-resolution visible satellite shot, and you can see how the clearing is very variable. For example, over in Heflin and around Weiss Lake in East Alabama, hardly a cloud in the sky. The Birmingham Metro, kind of cloudy-ish, and other big holes in the overcast. But everybody should go clear tonight as downward motion, subsidence on the backside of the departing trough, brings a clear sky. Temperatures this afternoon kind of all over the board, depending on the cloud cover. For example, in Haleyville, where they've got clouds, they've got 55. But over in Anniston and Gadsden, they've got 63, where the sun is shining. Birmingham at 61. We'll see a slow warming trend coming up in the days ahead. And around the nation, pretty cold air up on the Canadian border. Very cold air locked up there just north of the Canadian border. We're looking at some numbers really close to zero up there over parts of northern Canada. And we'll see if any of that wants to drop south. We think it will next week, but it's going to take its time in getting here. In the meantime, the weather by the weekend and early next week will be pretty mild. Rain for the next 5 days, not very much. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week, Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock, and this is suggesting a trace, and really that was the rain we had early this morning about 6 o'clock. We think the next good round of rain will be the middle of next week around Wednesday. We'll check the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 12 noon tomorrow. Back on standard time, I keep forgetting. 12 noon, the flow is zonal, and down below that should be a very nice day with a good supply of sunshine. Highs up in the middle 60s, maybe upper 60s. In fact, the NAM is showing 69. The GFS, it's 66. Saturday, what a great day to kick off the weekend. Sunny with a high close to 70. Same thing on Sunday. Low 70s likely with a good supply of sunshine. All right, Thanksgiving week, let's take a look. We'll take it day by day. There's Monday. Interesting contrast between the 588 warm ridge over Florida and the big cold trough out west. But for us, we think it will be a dry and mild day with the low 70s. We'll call it partly sunny. There's Tuesday. Maybe we'll mention a slight chance of a shower late in the day, but clearly the bulk of the rain will be well to the north. Highs maybe mid-70s on Tuesday, but very cold air not that far away, covering much of the northern states. It's a 1,036 millibar high sitting over Idaho. Wednesday, the cold air begins to push south. The surface low develops on the front near Cincinnati, and that would suggest a chance of rain and possible thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night. And again, that's your big travel day, so check your airport destination if you're flying somewhere. Dallas could be wet. Nashville, Cincinnati, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia. And again, very cold up north. And Thanksgiving Day, trough begins to form over the east. And all of a sudden, again, for the second consecutive run, the GFS is showing the rain gone for Thanksgiving Day. Clearing and colder. Pretty good northerly flow. And then for Friday the 26th, Iron Bowl Friday, Black Friday, whatever you want to call it. Again, that looks just cool and dry, not as cold as recent runs. But again, I wouldn't be shocked if the colder air showed up on the board. That air up top is very cold up in the northern part of the continent. And if any of that gets down in here, Friday of next week could be a pretty chilly day. So again, the latest guidance suggesting Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, that'll be the main rain. Clearing Thanksgiving, dry and cool on Friday the 26th. And we'll check the end of the forecast, December the 4th. Trough axis just off to the west, cold front coming in. And again, a pretty good shot of cold air behind that. And as we've showed you this for the last several days, the North Atlantic Oscillation goes strongly negative, that bottom chart down there, right at the end of November, the 1st of December. And forget the operational stuff. That'll change every run, but that's just suggesting that it might open the door for some pretty cold air to drop down in here as the month wraps up. We will see. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.